Are cold showers overhyped? If there's one trend going on right now, it's cold therapy. It seems like every single professional, soccer mom, and every friend is doing cold therapy. But why exactly is this? Is there really that much of a benefit to doing cold plunge and cold showers? Now, for me personally, when I started doing cold plunges and cold showers, I was doing them in the evening. I didn't do too much research into them. I just knew that they were good for you. And so I just randomly started doing them. And I was just left wide awake staring at the ceiling because I was filled with just all this adrenaline and just this rush of dopamine due to the cold water. And so eventually I just stopped doing them because I couldn't build the courage to actually do it in the morning. It just seemed way too challenging. I would hype myself up the night before. I would tell myself that I was going to do it. But then when I was face to face with the shower, I was just like, hell no, there's absolutely no way I'm doing a cold shower. Now, if you're anything like me, you wake up around 7 to 8:30 a.m. and you slowly drag your feet to the coffee machine where you hope to God that the coffee is going to wake you up over the next 1 to 2 hours. Now, this has been my routine for I can't even tell you how long now, but I kept seeing all the benefits to this cold shower, and so I decided to give it one more shot. I wanted to challenge myself by doing a warm shower and then finishing with a cold shower and slowly just building up the tolerance so that I could eventually take a cold shower. So, what exactly are the benefits to someone that decides to take a cold shower every single morning? Right when you turn that cold shower on, you turn on what's called the sympathetic nervous system, and this is just a fancy way of saying fight or flight. The same way that when you go for a run or when you go work out, you kind of feel this adrenaline rush, but you feel good. You never feel bad after doing a workout, and that's kind of the same way with a cold plunge or a cold shower. You feel terrible while you're doing it, or it hurts, but then the benefits after are so good and you feel almost euphoric. The thing about cold showers is it almost never gets easier. Every single morning I wake up, I almost dread dragging my feet to the shower because I know it's going to hurt. I know it's going to be painful. But there's something about waking up every single morning and starting your day off with doing something challenging. It kind of builds the momentum forward. I used to kind of sit on my phone on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, when I would first get up, and it kind of clouds your mind. It doesn't allow you to be more creative throughout the day or more focused. And so by building up this momentum, by starting off with something extremely challenging like cold water or cold exposure, it leaves you feeling energetic, creative, in a good mood, and so many different benefits I can go down the line. Now, if you want to see the real benefits, we might have to transition from cold shower to cold plunge, and this is more related to kind of recovery or blood circulation. So when you're cold plunging and the water is cold enough, right when you hop into the water, all of the blood from your extremities needs to go to the center of your body because that's kind of your protective organs. Your body's like, dude, I don't need the blood from my fingers, I need it by my heart. I need to keep it warm. And that's sometimes why you might feel warm after being in a cold plunge or cold water for a period of time. And since all the blood is moving from your extremities to kind of your major organs, the second you get out of the water, all that blood kind of rushes back out, improving the circulation. And so that's why you might hear these words like inflammatory response or a reduction in inflammatory and certain things like that, because it speeds up how quickly you recover, and so you can kind of get back to working out more quickly. At the beginning of doing all of this, you just need to be patient with yourself. I could barely do 5 to 10 seconds, even when I started with a warm shower following to more of a cold. It's very challenging, but once you kind of build up the tolerance, the pain threshold, you begin to see the benefits more quickly and more clearly. And so just stick with it if you really just kind of fight through the initial pain. And this kind of works with anything that you try for the first time, like meditation or exercise. There's always kind of that threshold that just sucks. But once you can kind of learn to appreciate it and overcome that hump, you'll really start to see the long-term benefits of it. So in essence, I really don't think this is just a trend. And yeah, maybe some of it could be placebo, but even if it was placebo, I feel great after doing it, and I still continue to see results in the gym, and my recovery feels great. So it's like, why wouldn't I do cold plunge therapy? Give it a go and let me know how long your first cold shower is. And if you know anyone that could benefit from this, give this video a share and a like, and let me know any questions you have in the comments below.